Yep.
Hello?
Talk.
Hello? Hello?
Yeah, talk. Yeah, there you go.
Hello?
Oh, hold on. Keep talking.
Hello? 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 Hello?
Pretend you got excited. Like there's a cool goal.
Go!
I will definitely bring it down. Okay. Hello. Hello. Do I sound fine?
Yeah, you sound fine.
Go. All right. That's good. And then
You're listening to Cougar Hockey on KUGR.
Who recorded that?
there's Smith.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah. Everything sounds good.
This is a KUGR sports production,
Good pass down low to Airstrip, and he scores off the glass.
giving you play-by-play coverage of all your favorite WSU athletics.
He doesn't get it! He stopped at the line!
Football, basketball, baseball, hockey, and more.
Absolutely electrifying play from Washington State to get him right back in this game.
Follow us on YouTube at KUGR Sports to listen to every game live.
Oh my goodness, are you kidding me?
Never miss a moment with the best in the West. KUGR, the student voice of the Palouse.
Gets the Cougs on the board with less than 20 seconds remaining in this first period. Here come the Cougs.
And now, back to the game.
You're listening to Cougar Hockey on KUGR.
Cole Carlson yesterday getting a hat trick for the Washington State Cougars, scoring them the first win in this matchup. We are here at the second game today of the Gonzaga Bulldogs versus Washington State Cougars, and Gonzaga will be out for blood this afternoon. Welcome back to KUGR Hockey. I'm Kate Cherney alongside Connor Simmons, and we are here at Eagles Ice Arena for the Washington State Cougars versus the Gonzaga Bulldogs. How do you think that this game is going to start out today, Connor?
Well, I think the Cougs got a little bit of thunderstruck in that first period as Gonzaga looked like the far better team, especially with how last year went. It was a 21-2 matchup throughout the whole entire series where Cougs won both games by a healthy margin. And it kind of just shocked everybody, including Coach Lupinacci, as I bet you he had an amazing intermission speech as the Cougs started rolling, and Cole Carlson did a little bit of putting the team on his back. And something that I would look from the Gonzaga Bulldogs side is a little bit more passing and play calling from the coach standpoint, but I'm also wondering who's going to be in net. As Jack Loveland had a great performance yesterday, still lost in the game, but Claudier, their goalie who usually starts for them, wasn't in net, and I'm wondering who's going to start here today.
So far in warm-ups, it looks as though Claudier is going to start. I think the Cougars are feeling really good after yesterday's game, hopefully coming out really well, but Gonzaga's going to keep moving their feet, keep pressuring them, and we'll see how the Cougars respond to that in the first period.
Exactly, and everything this whole series is going to be talked about is it's a regular season. It's going to go through coaching, assistant coaching, everything like that. But the first change-up we had from Coach Lupinacci is Max Lazaro's taking a rest day. David Bushkin's going to that first line, and Landon Holtman's going up to the fourth line on right wing. And we probably will see a little bit of Bushkin running center a little bit, maybe with the fourth line, depending on how it goes as well. But with 2 minutes before this game starts, I'm excited to see how things turn out on who's going to strike first.
Definitely. I think that this is going to be a game ultimately of who wants it more. Whoever comes out hard, comes out first in the first period is going to be in control of the puck here. So we'll see who comes out harder and who responds better.
Oh, and exactly. It's always going to be a goalie matchup no matter what's going on. As Drew Ramsey was questionable coming into this game as he had back problems, but he's going to start his second game tonight. Won them the game yesterday, and he gets his first start as a first career win, but first season win of the season last night. So excited to see how he does. Alexia Poole still going to be on the bench, taking his rest days, going on and off. And then another one, Keegan Lucas, adding that fourth line defensively. He's going to be paired up with Alex Lutenheiser, who's going to be a great matchup as Cougs are going straight defensive this game. I look to probably see a low-scoring game.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know how they're going to feel about their legs being a little tired, but I definitely think that fourth line defenseman is definitely going to help the Cougars a little bit. So we'll see how Gonzaga responds to their defensive play because they were looking amazing last night.
Oh, easily, especially with the early season matchup and relatively pretty early game just to get energy going, because what I think happened last night is the Cougs weren't ready to play in that first period. Second, third period, they were the better teams like they should be. Their premier program than Gonzaga, but to get punched in the face like that, you have to be able to get up, and that's what they did. So I'm expecting one of these teams to start off very slow today. I do not know who it is, whether it's the Bulldogs or the Cougs. I expect that one team to start out a little bit slower than the other, and I'm excited to see who it is. With 45 seconds left of the first period, we look to get things going.
Yeah, definitely. This face-off here is going to be Colton Bowers for Gonzaga and Cole Carlson for WSU. In net, we have Logan Claudier for Gonzaga and Drew Ramsey for WSU. Bowers wins the face-off, sending it into Gonzaga's zone. Gonzaga breaks it out, sends it in the zone. Battle in the corners. WSU tries to break it out to no avail.
Gives a breakaway. No tripping's going to be called on that play, but WSU keeps possession of the puck. Another one, easy empty net, misses. Nothing goes. Gonzaga finds the puck in the back of their own net. Claudia with a good save, but left the net wide open, but Gonzaga is able to clear it out. WSU looks to keep it in, shoots it on net, blacked away by number 92, Tegan Haywood. As the Cougs look to reset, David Bushkin looks to clear back in. On net, nothing's going to be called, so no icing. Bulldogs look to reset and regroup. Something the Bulldogs look to get going is probably Sun, as he's one of their better players and one of the best puck handlers, so I look to see him get more involved. Cougs running an 8 defensive man lineup. I look to see if Coach Lupinacci is rotating them very fast. If we might have a 2-on-1 break by the Bulldogs. Number 67 brings it up. That's going to be Cooper Oatman with a good steal for the Bulldogs. Another good pass over to number 24, Cole Carlson on their side. Fight behind the Bulldogs net. Looks to send it up in front. Bouncing puck, nothing found. Bulldogs still with possession. Tries to send it around the boards. Claudier's net. Trying to clear out another stolen puck by number 20, Ryan Brenner. Another one trying to get in front. Nothing go. Just can't. Bouncing puck gets away from the Cougs. Again, trying to clear it away is Oatman. Cougs still trying to keep it in a clear way. Number 25, Sam Hembry's able to get it out and get the back check going for the Cougs. 76 brings it up. Bulldogs looking to get a shot. Wrist shot on net. Drew Ramsey stuffs it cold. Cougs bringing it up. Cross check on the boards. Number 5, the Cougs looks to bring it up. Matthew Taylor gets the puck stolen away from him by number 97 of the Bulldogs. Here they come once again. Cleared all the way over to Lucas Robinson, one of the better defensemen. Shot on net. Claudia is able to glove it down, and he holds it. Looks like he's playing catch with dad right now. How are we feeling about the start of this game so far, Kate?
So far, the Cougars' defense is looking amazing. They're holding the puck really well on that blue line and back-checking really hard when Gonzaga has the puck. They're definitely putting the pressure on them, and let's see if that continues.
On the left face-off circle in Bulldog zone, Cougs look to get a quick face-off win. No, won by the Bulldogs. Number 97 looks to be Caden Claudia, the brother of the goalie for the Bulldogs. Cool brother matchup we have right there. Is Lucas Robinson. The Cougs look to reset and set it back up. A screaming flying puck comes up to Van Rayner, one of the captains for this team, up, and it's going to be out of play as it hits the top of the roof. Face-off is going to be on the inside, on left side face-off circle in the zone of the Bulldogs as it was cleared away across the blue. No, they're taking it right back out as that's where it was cleared. So they're going to have right outside the Bulldogs blue line. Rayner on the center of the face-off wins it all the way over to number 19, Alex Ludenheiser. Tries to get a shot, just gets sticked away though. Bulldogs looking to try and clear it. Shot, slow-moving shot, goes to the goalie, Claudier, able to get down and butterfly and save it. Cougs battling up in front of the net, looks to clear in front. Nothing. Number 97 of the Bulldogs able to clear it once again. Cougs doing a good job of stealing this puck before it gets cleared out of the blue line. Another shot, tipped away, bouncing puck, nothing found. 5 of the Bulldogs looks to clear it all the way to number 14. Can he keep it in number? No, nothing there as Ludenheiser just has a bounce over his stick and the Cougs have to reset. Trying to get up to Caden Kelly's. Caden Kelly's coming over. 22 now. Trying to get a good shot. Van Rayner trying to keep it in, and it is kept in as the goalies. Oh, they don't call it. Colin Keenan almost saves the puck at the blue line, but he just was a second too late.
So far, the Cougars have been really in control of this game. Their defense has an amazing regroup that is getting them opportunities in that zone to get those rebounds, but they just need to be capitalizing, have bodies in front of the net, and get those pucks in the net.
And here comes the first line of the Cougs on the faceoff with Cole Carlson, Sahovinen, and David Bushkin, who's been sent to this first line with Max Lazaro taking a rest day. Bushkin on the boards battling for the puck versus a couple Bulldogs. Still sent back into the boards of the same area. Number 11 is able to get it out. Miles Deneen sends it, and it looks like icing is going to be called as they're heading right back to Bulldog zone. With 16 minutes, 13 seconds left, 0-0 game in this first period of Bulldogs versus Cougs. Face-off's going to be on the left face-off circle of Bulldogs. Hovinen taking the face-off, trying to probably back check it to Cole Carlson. And he does get it to Cole Carlson. Carlson looks, wrist shot from deep, just over the head of Claudier. What a great opportunity that was, as Claudier, I think, was screened and couldn't see the shot. Now on the forecheck is Cole Carlson, who gets a steal. Still has his puck, looks to go backhand. Claudier bouncing puck, gets it away though. Bushkin tries to get a shot all the way, bounces away, is another good save by Claudier. Cole Carlson trying to deke and do some magic with it. Still with it is the Bulldogs. Bulldogs, they send it up to Sun, and Sun just not on the same page with his teammate, number 76, Will Gillick. As a pass he thought would have leading him to the Cougs zone, just doesn't. Cole Carlson with puck possession. With 2 Cougs on him. Sun right behind him. Carlson with one of the best footworks in the league. Stolen. We have a 2-on-1 coming for the Bulldogs. 1-on-1. Here comes number 1. Looks to go around. Not a good move. Number 11, I believe. Miles Deneen. Another one. Still fighting for the puck. Good defense right there. Son of the Bulldogs keeps it going. Keeps it alive. All the way around the net to Deneen. Behind the net of Drew Ramsey. Looks to center up in front. Nothing there. Still battling. Shot by Deneen. Tipped away. Still battle, 2 Cougs versus 1 Bulldog on the zone. Battle against the boards. Sun able to clear it away to a defenseman of the Bulldogs. Number 97 looks to get something on net. Shoots. Ramsey swallows it whole, looking like a black hole. Good job right there. Good save by Drew Ramsey. And Cougs are able to make some subs and get out of this. 14 minutes, 58 seconds, 0-0 ball game.
So far in this game, Gonzaga is looking really tired. Their legs are looking a little dead. And every time you see one of their players, there's a white and red right on them. So it's interesting to see how hard Cougars are coming out versus Gonzaga.
And that is something we did talk about. We knew one of these teams in early game would come out a little bit slower. Here comes the Cougs behind the net of Drew Ramsey to number 26, Brendan Borland. Just gets it stolen away from him. To number 25, Sam Hembry, one of the better defensemen on this team, battling against another Bulldog. Sam Hembry again. Tries to center in front. Nothing there found, though. 96, and the Bulldogs able to recover it before it exits the blue line. Cougs, here come a push, moving pretty fast. We have a 3-on-1 break, it looks like. Here come the Cougs, right down Broadway. And a diving stick as they're going to call. I think they're going to call offsides, I believe, before anything. Good play right there by number 97, Caden Claudier, the brother protecting his other brother. Right there is just diving out and not letting anything happen. Face-off circles him right outside the Bulldogs' blue line. Carlson in the first line looked to get things going. Trying to swing it all the way over to Lucas Robinson and Van Rayner. Number 14, Cadence Kelly, pushing it up. Puck dribbles all the way out to Lucas Robinson, who sends it off the boards to Van Rayner. Cadence Kelly trying to get another tip. Nothing found. Number 22, Umanelli. Looks to get a shot, just whiffs on it. Tries to send it maybe in front of the net. Nothing. Tipped away. Van Rayner, captain of this team, tries to get something going. Sends it around the boards behind the net to Umanelli. Cadence Kelly just gets it tipped away from him. Number 77 of the Bulldogs, Martsolf, looks to clear it. Lucas Robinson with a good steal. One of the best slap shots on this team. Gonzaga trying to clear it all the way to Cadence Kelly, who keeps it in. Cadence Kelly, wrist shot on net. Tipped wide. Lucas Robinson just has a puck bounce over his stick. Cadence Kelly keeps it in once again, though. Slammed against the boards. Cadence Kelly's Martsolf's able to hit him. Van Rayner with the forecheck. Van Rayner almost steals it. He does steal it. Van Rayner looking for another Coug up in front, stolen by the Gonzaga Bulldogs. As Van Rayner did not have a lot of help right there as he steals it once again. Rayner fighting everybody on this team off. Nobody in front of the net as he sends it, but here come the Bulldogs. Just a pass too wide, and Lucas Robinson is able to rebound it up and get something going. Carlson calling for it. As he gets it, here he comes right down Broadway. Carlson moving. One of the faster players in the league. Carlson looking to go. Another one. Right to backhand. Forehand. Saved by Claudier. Good job getting the stick up in there. Shot again. Up front. Blocked away by a Bulldog defender. Cougs doing a good job of keeping it in the zone, though. Claudier, again, defenseman for the Bulldogs. Tries to clear it, and he does. Just skates past number 8, Ethan Bauer. Looks to get a reset is number 23. Here we come. David Bushkin pushing up. Him with Sahovinen. We have Carlson trailing. Sahovinen fights off a defender. Tries to get a tipping. No, shoots and scores! I do not know who they're going to give the credit to. It looks like Sahovinen. It might have tipped off Bushkin's skate or stick, or maybe Gonzaga defender's skate or stick. But 1-0 for the Cougs. 12:32 remaining. Cougs go up 1.
Cougars are coming out looking amazing. They are all over Gonzaga. They're causing them to turn over pucks left and right. They need to keep up this pressure if they're going to win this game.
Doing a good job right now of just keeping it out of their own zone, and Ramsey doesn't have that many shots against them. But Cougs strike on the board first. Gonzaga is looking sluggish in this first period, and the Cougs dominating in every facet of the game. Carlson pushing it up again. Looks like another shot. Same thing to Bushkin, just doesn't tip up this time. Bulldogs looking to regroup and maybe fight back. Looking to clear, nothing. Still Cougs keeping it in the zone, and it's just wide right across the boards. Ethan Bauer is able to regroup, get the tipped away. Good forecheck by number 26. And a penalty is going to be called. It looks to be boarding. Yes, it's going to be called boarding. Cole Carlson is keeping control of the puck as Drew Ramsey's getting off. We're going to have a 6-on-5 play depending on how fast Drew Ramsey gets out of here. Cougs looking to keep it going. All Gonzaga needs to do is touch it, and they do touch it. As a first power play of the game with 11 minutes, 49 seconds left in this first period. Cougs already up 1-0. First power play is coming up against the Bulldogs.
I'm curious to see how the Cougars are going to come out on this power play. They're going to come out strong and get these opportunities in the Gonzaga zone.
The Cougs missing one more guy. I wouldn't be surprised if Lucas Robinson came, as he has one of the better shots as a defenseman. But the first line of the Cougs is out with Sam Hembry, David Bushkin, Samoli Sahovanen, and Cole Carlson. And then, Van Rainer's coming out. Their only defenseman is going to be Sam Hembry. So your 4 best offensive players and your best defensive player is out right now for the Cougs power play. Gonzaga down 1 man and down 1 goal already. Face-off 1, cleared out to Cole Carlson at the blue line. Sends it across to Hembry. Hembry back to Cole Carlson. Carlson dribbling the puck. Sends around the boards to Bushkin. They're going to call, I believe the call is just looking to reset. Maybe they're going to have a face-off in Gonzaga's zone again. I do not know what the call was or why play stopped. But on the right face-off circle this time, Cougs still are able to win it, and it just clears out. Cole Carlson was not able to keep it on the blue line in time. Still minute 45 seconds left in the power play as the Cougs look to get it going. Here they come. A long lead pass finds the stick of Cole Carlson once again, makes one move, makes another man miss, tries to get another shot, and he does, and Claudia is able to get in the center of his chest. Good shot right there by Cole Carlson, and just going to get back in the zone for the Cougs. Gonzaga fighting to keep the puck out of their own zone.
One thing we've seen with the Cougs so far is they are very good at moving the puck, especially this top line. So they're really making Gonzaga move this power play.
Gonzaga able to win the faceoff and able to clear it. Good job right there by number 19, Colton Bowers. Doing a good job on faceoff this whole entire series as he has above a 50% win percentage. Sahovanen brings it up. Sends all the way to David Bushkin, one of the better freshmen on this team. As Lupinacci was talking about, Carlson not able to get anything to go, and it does! Carlson behind the net's able to shoot and score on the power play as he knocks it off Claudier's skate and kind of banks it home. What a good shot right there, doing his best Tim Duncan impersonation. Good job right there. 2-0 game as it's Van Rainer who gets on the board now, the captain of this team.
Really lucky shot there, but, I mean, it's beautiful. Just bounced off the skate, a little unlucky for Gonzaga, but Cougars, I'm sure, are very happy about it.
And we're not even halfway through, so we still have 10 minutes and 56 seconds left in this first period, and it's 2-0 for the Cougs who are coming out just looking faster, stronger, and overall better than the Bulldogs right now. Power play is over. We have some 5-on-5 hockey once again. Gonzaga looking to get something going. Nothing. Good job right there by number 14, Cadence Kelly, trying to keep it in their zone. Looking to clear it to Sun, and Cougs doing a good job of just facing him off and shadowing him right now. Bulldogs in their own zone. It's stolen away. Here comes number 5. Looking right down midways. They're going to call tripping. No tripping is going to be called. Good defense right there by the 2 defensemen, but looking to keep it in is the Cougs. Cougs looking to get a quick wrist shot. Sends it around. Oh! Had a great opportunity right there as Matthew Taylor just couldn't get much control of that puck right there. Matthew Taylor doing a good job with the forecheck, though. Bulldogs trying to clear it out. Sun battling against the boards right here at center ice. And they do. Cadence Kelly. Matthew Taylor doing a good job of trying to redeem himself. Taylor takes it up. All by himself. Looks to find a man. Stolen away. Sun just going to get on his skate. Tripping's going to be called immediately as number 11, Miles Deneen, is going to head to the bench. And the Cougs, with exactly 10 minutes left in this first period, already up 2-0, are heading back on the power play as they're 1-for-1 on the day.
Cougars are just dominating the ice right now versus Gonzaga. And Gonzaga's reacting, which is causing these penalties, which is not going to help them anymore in getting that score tied up.
Not at all. Cougs on the far right face-off circle in Bulldog zone. Won by Van Rainer all the way out to Cole Carlson. Swings it around the boards. Bushkin behind the net of Claudier. Out to Sahovinen in Ovechkin's office. Good saucer pass right there. Cole Carlson from the point. Saved away from Claudier. And just out of the reach of Sam Hembry. And they're going to call ice. Oh, they're not going to call offsides. Cougs have to reset and regroup as a clear from the Bulldogs all the way down behind the net of Ramsey, who's able to pick it up for the defense. 1 minute and 30 seconds left in this power play. 2-0 for the Cougs. 9:30 remaining in the first. Cole Carlson Sam Hembry bringing it up. A good tip's able to get to David Bushkin. He's trying to push it. Sahovinen able to keep it in off his left leg. Sahovinen all the way to Sam Hembry at the point. Hembry tries to get a shot. Big tipper maybe. Cleared away again, and they score! Van Rainer gets number 2 off the rebound of Claudier. My, oh my, just an immaculate start for the Cougs. 3-0 game with 9 minutes, 13 seconds, and they're perfect on the power play.
So far, what the Cougs have kind of been doing is they've been really creating space on the ice, which allows them to move the puck better, get better opportunities, and really spread out Gonzaga to make them a little tired and make it so it's harder to defend.
Sam Hembry with a shot from the points, able to get tipped right back in by Van Rainer off a rebound of Claudier. 3-0 game, 9 minutes remaining in the first. Cougs just putting the pressure on, pedal to the metal in this first period. And here they come once again, moving up. Number 5, Matthew Taylor looks to get a shot. Saved over Claudier. Still struggling to find his groove in this net so far. 2-on-2, first Bulldog push in a long time. And it's going to call offsides as a good tip right there as Lucas Robinson's able to get a stick in there before they can make a valiant push. 8 minutes and 47 seconds left in this first period. Cougs up 3-0. Dominating start. Let's see if the Bulldogs can get something going. So Hovinen on the faceoff wins it. All the way set out to Lucas Robinson. Robinson looking to reset and push maybe. Off the boards to 26, Brendan Borland. Borland able to clear it out to Sahovinen. Sahovinen makes a move. Has his stick grab. Sahovinen still fights through. One of the bigger guys on this team. Number 13. And here comes the Bulldogs. Well, maybe a 3-on-2 break, but the Cougs back checks immaculate right now. Tries to center it. Nothing found. Off the skate of Lucas Robinson. Sun tries to find a Bulldog. Sun with it in front of the net. Saved by Ramsey. Saved by Ramsey again. It's 2, 3, 4 shots go on Ramsey. All rebounds, and he's able to find it off his mask 2 times and to his chest the other 2 times. Good save by Ramsey. Keeps it at a goose egg for the Cougs. 3-0 game. 8 minutes and 14 seconds left in this first period. Oh, and they're going to call a penalty on Smolny Sahovinen, as I believe they called a slasher or tripping. So here come the Gonzaga Bulldogs, as we've only seen perfect power plays today, even though they're both for the Cougs. Let's see if the Bulldogs can get something going and maybe get some momentum at the end of this first period. Ref looks to reset. Number 19, Bowers, who's had a great face-off so far this weekend. Able to clear is the Cougs. No, Claudia keeps it in, and it is fought against the boards, and it's cleared away. Here comes Cole Carlson, though. Looks to make a move. Almost had somebody in front of the net. All by himself. Van Rainer going for it. Hattie misses on the backhand. Even when the Cougs are shorthanded, they're getting immaculate offensive chances. Here comes Sun, one of the better players on this Bulldog team. Has all by himself looking for a man. Nothing's found. Claudier fighting on the blue line again. Here it is. Bulldogs won it. Drive back to him. Looking to get back in. No. Slap shot. Ramsey saves it off his right pad. Tries to get a Cole Carlson just out of reach, and it's going to be cleared. 1 minute 20 left in the power play. 7:30 left in the first period. Bulldogs trying to get something to go. Cleared away, and Colin Keenan finds himself with the puck at his own blue line. Saving some more time, and then there's the clear once again. Cougs doing a good job. If they've had almost more shots on this power play than the whole Bulldogs power play has. Deneen already took a penalty this period. Looks to clear it out and get something going. 67 shoots. Good save right there by Drew Ramsey. He's able to track it down really well with his right pad. Cleared again. 45 seconds left in the power play. Zag still trying to get something to go. Sends it right back, and the pass is just not in the same groove right now. Cougs with an immaculate forecheck. Looks to get it going. Playing the blue line. Good job right there. David Bushkin doesn't let him pass without at least some resilience. Another good hit right there. David Bushkin pushing by himself. 2-on-3 looks like. The Cougs are going. Bushkin looks to go all the way. Backhand up and over the net of Claudier. 67's able to get Oates pinned against the boards. No tripping is going to be called, though. Claudier and a defenseman of the Bulldogs trade their sticks. It's 5 seconds left on the power play. One last clear. Looks like Sam Hembry. And it's on net, and we have some 5-on-5 hockey. Zags able to get nothing to go on their own power play. 6 minutes left in the first. 3-0 hockey game finds the Cougs up. 34 brings it up. Gets it stolen away. Number 17, Van Rainer to Smolly Sahovinen. Sahovinen to Carlson, just wide left. Good shot right there and good puck movement by that first line. Bulldogs looking to clear. Sam Hembry just over his skate. Checks it back up to number 23. Hembry looking for a man. Finds him. Here they come, pushing right down Broadway. Looking to get something going. Has Cole Carlson behind him. Might go back in to send in front of the net. Nothing's there. Cole Carlson almost has a rebound shot, but just tipped wide. Ethan Bauer. Good job of some puck moves and keeps it in the zone. Shot on net and saved by Claudier. Easy recovery. And just to slow this game down, he resets it. 5 minutes, 19 seconds left. 3-0 hockey game for the Cougs.
So far, the Cougs have come out really hard, strong. Gonzaga's panicking a little bit. They're giving up pucks that they could be in control of. And obviously, we see Sun. He's a very good player, but there's only so much you can do when you don't have possession.
Exactly. 5-on-5 hockey still. Cougs looking to get something going off the faceoff win, and a wrist shot on net. Scores! What a great aim shot right there by the Cougs right wing. That's going to be 18. Good job right there. Is Brandon Smith doing a good job of getting on the scoreboard. 5:13 remaining in this first period as the Cougs have as many goals as the Zags have shots. There's utter domination at this point in the first period. Total opposite game we have right here compared to yesterday and last night. Robinson, after the faceoff circle, tries to get it to go. Sun clears it into Coug zone. No icing call. Deneen probably going to fight with Robinson against the boards. Deneen ends up winning it for the Zags. Tripping and falling on the board. Still a battle for the puck. Zags end up with possession. Maybe to get a wrist shot. Tries to get something going. Maybe to try and get out to the defender. Wrist shot just wide left. Great shot right there as he gets hit. But nothing there as the shot doesn't even hit Ramsey. Tries to clear it all the way. It's going to be just on Nez. Claudia has to use a stick to stick it away. Sun all by himself. Saucer pass all the way to number 11, Deneen. Deneen just out of his reach. Has a good forecheck. Pushed against the boards. No penalty is going to be called. That on the boards as a scrum breaks out. No whistle was called. Cougs looking to push it once again. Brandon Smith, who had the goals, battle on the boards in his own zone against Sun and Deneen. Sun finds himself with possession. Pushes Brandon Smith down. Still, just keep on fighting in the zone. Zach's trying to get something to go. Tipped away. 34, good job defensively. Oh, too many men's not going to be called, I believe. Very close calls. Coach Lipinacci probably wanted that sub to be a little bit better. Lucas Robinson, the defenseman, takes it up. All the way in the zone. Lucas Robinson shot. Hits Claudia and trickles away. Sun with a good stick lift. Oh, stolen away by Sahovinen. Sahovinen just gets it tipped away from him as he had a shot and maybe a one-on-one with the goalie. Cole Carlson, another good stick work. Maybe looking to find somebody in front of the net. Sahovinen maybe. Carlson around the boards. Battle up front. Has two men falling. Back to his defenseman. Shot just wide left. Hits the bar. Cows are coming. Another one. Has the Bulldogs looking to clear. 13 looks to get another one going. Lex Ballard. Good pass to Lucas Robinson as he weak clear into the zone. Does not want another clear like that. Lucas Robinson with a steal. The defenseman doing a good job of doing his best right wing impersonations. Here they come. Cougs once again, wrist shot. Couldn't find anything. Cole Carlson's going to battle. Carlson with puck possession all by himself at the point. Looking for a Coug. Tries to get something going. Carlson still with the puck moves all by himself. Carlson looks to get in front of the net. Nothing. Doing a good job with the stick work as it's looking awesome. Colin Keenan from the point. Back to Carlson. Swings around the boards to 14. Cadence Kelly. Back to Carlson. Looks to try and get it to Colin Keenan. Good job. Colin Keenan from the point. Show move and stop. Big tip. Nothing. Wide left. Cadence Kelly tries to find a man. Sends it behind the net of Claudier. And the goalie gets a couple saves and is cleared away. Colin Keenan with puck possession now at center of the ice. Colin Keenan doing a good job of stick work as the defenseman. Colin Keenan all by himself shoots. Hits the defenseman, number 34 of the Bulldogs. Doing a good job of holding off Colin Keenan, not letting the defenseman score. Bulldogs do a good job of clearing. First person to tag up is going to be number 22. Cougs pushing all by himself. Good move right there. Good stick work by the Bulldogs, but couldn't find the puck. Cleared away. Claudier, the brother of the goalie, clears it all the way up front. Tries to get something going, and nothing. Cougs doing a good job of just getting sticks on the puck and not letting the Zags get started in any way possible. Cleared and hits the net with 1:51 left in this first period. 4-0. WSU out in front. The faceoff's going to be on the right faceoff circle in Cougs zone. Maybe in these final 2 minutes, the Zags look to get something going and maybe just get some momentum going into the second, as this game is still far from over. 4-0 hockey game is not easy to come back in hockey, but it's not impossible either. Zags trying to get across the blue line. Doing a good job is Sam Hembry, just owning the puck possession and controlling the time. All the way up to Cole Carlson. Carlson, the man from Alberta, had an immaculate game yesterday with a hattie and an assist. So 4 points from the night. Looks to get something going. Carlson wraps it around. Shoved away from Claudia. Good job of getting his leg out there last second. Here comes a 3-on-2 break. Sun with 1:20 left. Sun all by himself finds one. Another wrist shot just wide. Behind the net of Drew Ramsey. 34 is able to keep it in. Nothing there. Carlson looks to make a move. Good job right there as number 96 is able to get it going. Michael Gifford doing a good job of stopping Cole Carlson, and tripping is going to be called. The ref has his hands up. Sam Hembry was tripped by 2 defensemen, but they're going to call it on which Zag defender is going to head to the penalty box for tripping Sam Hembry. 56 seconds left in this first period. 4-0 hockey game. Cougs up in front. And it's going to be number 19. Colton Bowers, one of the better centers on this team with a great face-off win percentage, is head into the box. Cougs so far perfect on the power play. Let's see if they can make it 3 for 3. Face-off won by the Bulldogs, looking to clear or push it all by themselves. 2-2 Martsoff going by himself with the Zags have a break. Looks to make a move on Ramsey. Just wide right. Carlson able to try and clear it back. Ref takes a tumble. Here comes Van Rayner, captain of this team with 30 seconds left. So Hovinen pushing it up. Back to Cole Carlson. Carlson makes a move. Looks to get a good wrist shot on net. He does! And it hits the bar. I think Cole Carlson thought he scored, but he did not. Bounces right back. Gonzaga, good job of keeping the play alive as they're able to clear it. Lucas Robinson, nothing going. 20 seconds left in this first period. 4-0 hockey game. 1:20 left on the power play. Let's see if the Cougs try and get one last push going. Robinson clears it around the boards to number 5. And I think the Cougs are just going to skate this one out and head to the locker room up 4-0. Cougs up 4-0 end of this first period. They have as many goals as the Zags have shots, and there's still 1:03 left on the power play of Bowers for tripping. Cougs just thriving in every aspect of the game. Shots, defense, getting in front of the net, poke checks. Everything you think could go right is going right for the Cougs. What were your thoughts on the first period, Kate?
Yeah, definitely. You said it once, said it again. The Cougs controlled every part of that game. They were pressuring hard. They were getting pucks, getting opportunities in front of the net. I'm sure Lupinacci's quite happy right now with the Cougars and the way that they're playing. They just need to come this hard in the second period. And, I mean, Gonzaga needs to match the energy. They're looking slow out there. They're looking a little tired. They have some great defense from Claudier and some great offense from Sun, but the rest of the team is not working together.
I just think at the end of the day, we knew one team was going to come out slow. I just didn't think it would be utter dominance at this point of the game, as the game's on pace to be 12-0. And the Zags are only on pace to get 12 shots in this game, which is kind of remarkable, as yesterday it was a very close game, and the Zags were even up 2-0 at one point at the end of the first. I understand, throw some punches, you got to get up. I just don't know if what the Zags are looking like right now are able to get up from getting knocked down by the Cougs.
I don't know, but that's a pretty big score differential that's very hard to recover from in hockey. The Zags are going to need to come out hard. They're going to need to pressure these Cougs like they did in the first period of the last game. They came out hard with speed. They were pressuring them, causing them to give up pucks. And the Cougars are just dominating right now. I mean, they're looking really good.
If you're the Cougs, you definitely want to keep doing what you're doing. But it's almost don't be too aggressive where you make mistakes. Just kind of take your time. You have all the time in the world now at this point. 4-0 is quite a big league in hockey. Like we said, not too easy to come back from, but it's not also impossible. But if you're the Gonzaga Bulldogs, you probably just want to get the small wins first. Get some more shots up on net. Shots on net is going to equal goals at one point. Even if the end of the second period is 4-1, that you won that period. And that's where I think the Bulldogs need to start getting going and just start getting the little wins, get some cheap thrills going. And that's how I think we're going to have everything started. The Bulldogs just need to make this a game at some point by doing what they're supposed to be doing. Try and get back to what they were doing yesterday. What did they do right to make the Cougs kind of stress about what's happening in the game? With 18 minutes and 30 seconds left, till the beginning of the second period, Cougs are up 4-0. We will be back with you guys in about 20 minutes. And we're back with about 6 minutes, 20 seconds left till the start of this second period. Cougs find themselves up 4-0 with as many goals as the Zags have shots. In the meantime, in that intermission, we were able to get a really good interview from Zach on Alexia Cool. So sending to Zach right now.
Thank you, Connor. Thank you, Kate. I'm down here with Washington State goaltender Alexi Cool. Alexi, much better start last night. How do you feel about the boys tonight?
Oh yeah, they're up for it today. They're angry about yesterday. They know they didn't do their job last night, and they seem to be doing it so far. So let's keep it going.
Now, was there a different approach of any kind from last night's starting game to the start tonight?
Just they're ready. A little goofing around a bit yesterday. They came ready today, and clearly see they're not going to take any stuff. They're not going to take anything.
Now, Drew Ramsey really hasn't faced much to this point. He's held off anything that's come to him, but is there a good or bad side with having to have a whole period of really not facing anything?
The saves he's made is pretty tough, keeping the rebounds to a minimum, and just got to keep his head in it. I think he'll do the job tonight. It'll be a good performance for him.
Thank you.
Okay. Great interview right there from Alexia Cool, who started 4 games so far this season, and he's put up a lot of stats so far. As Alexia Cool, who has been scratched for the weekend, just getting some rest, not for any injury or personal reasons. He has, in the 4 games he's played so far, he's a save percentage of .937 with 166 saves and 11 goals against. And he had 72 saves versus Boise in the game the Cougs lost 4-2. Shots were 76-15, and it was still such a close game. Alexia Cool doing a good job, especially 72 shots. Are you kidding me right now?
That's very, very, very impressive. That is a hard thing to do, and he only let in, I believe, 1 goal in that period that he got almost, 70 shots?
Yeah.
Insane.
It's absolutely incredible, doing a good job. 937 save percentage is also awesome and just good to have overall on your team. And then your backup comes in, Drew Ramsey, who's just a 6'6" bear, monster of a human being. He's doing a good job right now, even though he doesn't have a lot of shots going on him right now. It's good to have 0 goals. I'm not going to say it yet, but as right now, there's 0 goals on 4 shots. He's just doing a good job, especially if you have a backup putting in work in right now, and the boys are thriving. Just like Alexia Cool was saying, they're balling out right now. They're moving, they're passing the puck, they're doing a good job. Special teams has been awesome today. And with 3 minutes and about 45 seconds left to the start of the second period, Coach Lupinacci's all smiles.
Definitely. And I think that the reason that Drew Ramsey might not have a lot of shots is his defense is protecting him very, very well. There's a lot of back check coming from that offense, which is just causing the Zags to panic. And they're not getting opportunities on that net.
They're doing a good job of just playing Cougs hockey, as the stick check-in's been awesome. They had 1 penalty in the first period, but the Cougs have struggled with staying out of the penalty box. They had 18 coming into this weekend. I believe they had 3 yesterday, so that equals 21. They're at 22, counting the 1 today. But if they just keep staying out of the penalty box, and their PK, which did do awesome, obviously want to stay out of it, they had more shots than the Gonzaga power play.
Yeah.
So they're dominating in every facet in the game. I'm just excited to get the second period started. We'll be back with you, ladies and gentlemen, for the start of the second period in under 3 minutes. With puck drop looking to get underway pretty soon, the Cougs are on a power play looking to go 3 for 3 on the night. The power play still has about a minute left of 5-on-4 hockey. Van Rayner looking to get his hat trick going. as he only needs one more and still has more than 80%, 60% of the game left, which is pretty cool so far. The Zags looking to get something going. Even just a good PK would help them, and like we said, the small wins. Puck drop about to get underway. Van Rainer in the first line out for the Cougs. David Bushkin on his right. Cole Carlson on his left. Oh, no, Molly Sahovinen on his left as Cole Carlson's the right defenseman as it is a power play. 56 seconds left in the power play. Cougs up 4-0. Van Rainer with 2. Trying to get number 3. Maybe potential in this power play. Bushkin pushes it up. Here comes Cole Carlson with some good stick work. Looking to find somebody. Carlson takes a step back. Looks to retreat. Bushkin at the corner. Sahovinen at the corner, I believe. Carlson up front, center of the ice, all the way to Sam Hembry. Carlson at the point. Slap shot low. Doesn't get anything to go. Sahovinen looks to reset. Sahovinen fighting on the boards. Keeps it in the zone. Sam Hembry doing a good job with 30 seconds left. Sahovinen looks to clear back up top to Cole Carlson. Carlson looks to make a move. Another shot just wide left. Claudier either see that one really well. Looks to clear it, but no. Good job by Sam Hembry, the defenseman. Lone defenseman on this power play. Looks like another tip on net. Van Rainer almost got number 3. He's a big tipper right there, but Claudier saves again. Backhand by Van Rainer. Another save by Claudier. 4 seconds left on the power play. Cougs still in the zone. Van Rainer looking to go again. Another one. Claudier with 3 amazing saves right there, doing a good job of keeping his team only down 4. 5-on-5 hockey still to play. 19 shots to 4 shots. 18 minutes, 55 seconds left in the second period. 4-0 Cougars.
It seems as though the Cougar strategy right now in that offensive zone is just get pucks on net, get bodies in front of that net, and get those rebounds right now.
Regardless of no goal, that was still a W power play if you have Coach Lupinacci. 4-5 shots on net. Regardless if it doesn't go in, that's a good power play for your team. Zags looking to get something going. Maybe get a potential goal in the score. Shot just high and wide. Here come the Cougs once again looking to clear. Doing a good job, number 67 of the Zags with a good forehand push and shot right there. Fighting him off is number 8, Ethan Bauer. Another shot from the net. Tries to lift it. Nothing there. Drew Ramsey able to shoulder check it away. Zags keeping in the Cougar zone this time. Cougs might be a little lackadaisy as they're up 4-0. Might push off the gas. Here comes Ethan Bauer by himself with some stick work. Looks to take it in. Bauer probably going to swing it behind the net. Can't find a man. Renner tries to find Matthew Taylor. Nothing there. Lucas Robinson does a good job of pushing up. Could have had a 2-on-1 break there, but Lucas Robinson is able to tip it away. The Zags don't get anything started. Looking to make some changes. Lucas Robinson looks to send all the way to Ryan Brenner. Here they come. Right down Broadway. Ryan Brenner with a 3-on-2 break. Trying to get him Matthew Taylor. Nothing. Nothing there. Another kick. Cleared away outside the blue lines. Colin Keenan looks to reset for these Cougs. 17 minutes, 47 seconds left. 18. Brandon Smith already has a goal in this game. Clears it into the zone. Then he's going to send off for a sub. Here they come, 34 of the Bulldogs. Looks to push it up, showing some of his wheels. Tries to clear to the zone, and he does. Good job right there as he clears it back in. Number 22 looking to bring it all by himself. Looking to get maybe a wrist shot. Behind the net, Claudier sends it out in front. Nothing. Good stick right there by the Bulldogs defender. Another one in front of the net. All by himself is a Cougar. Nothing there. Claudier lost his stick. All by himself. Just gloves and his pad. Cougs looking to get something going. Behind the net is the puck. Behind the net of Claudier. Still no stick. Tries to send it in front. Tries to get a shot. Cleared away. Keenan, shot from the blue line, nothing again. Rainer, here comes number 3 potentially. Sends it in front, nothing. Finds Ryan Brenner. Looks to clear it out by defenseman. Slap shot, nothing. Again, all by himself in the corner. Looks to send it in front. Coug not there. Van Rainer gets it stolen away from him. Here comes the Bulldogs. Good job of trying to clear it. Van Rainer, good stick check and stick left right there. He's coming right back into the zone. Rainer all by himself, maybe looking for a coup. Makes a move, tries to go back in front, tries to send it, empty net, nothing, tipped away. Good job right there. Claudier looks to dive on it, and he does. By all means necessary, stopping this puck. 16 minutes, 34 seconds left, 4-0 hockey game. Cougs up, and still no shots in this period for the Bulldogs.
The Cougs are just sending shot after shot to the net, panicking the goalie. The Zags are still laying off the Cougs a little bit. They're giving them space to move the puck, which is what they're doing best. And the Cougars are just really capitalizing on that right now.
First line out for the Cougs, Carlson, Sahovinen, and Bushkin. Sam Hembry has to retreat after a clear from the Bulldogs. Couldn't keep it in. No icing called. It was tipped by Sam Hembry. Looking to reset all the way to Bushkin. Leads him and Cole Carlson are top 2 in goal scorers, and Bushkin is a freshman. So I know Cole Carlson's thriving and loving playing with another top goal scorer on this line. All by himself, clears it into Sehovinen. All the way to Cole Carlson, the man from Alberta, Canada. Had a monster last night game with 4 points. Bushkin behind the net. Looks to find a man to Sehovinen. Sehovinen clears it around the boards to a defenseman of the Cougs. Sehovinen, again looking for somebody. Sends it from the net, tipped away by number 97, the brother of the goalie, Claudier, the defenseman. Is able to steer clear. Bulldogs trying to get something going. Sehovinen's able to steal it. Clears it back into the zone. Bulldogs still tipping, fighting. Good job by Bushkin to keep it in. Bushkin still with puck possession. Here comes Sam Hembry all by himself. Shot Sam Hembry just wide right. Claudia almost got his glove on it. All by himself. Cole Carlson battling. Great stick work of just getting it out there. Number 5 still battling in. Cole Carlson tries to get in front of that. Cole Carlson might have it in front of the net all by himself. Hits the bar. My, oh my. Carlson almost had 4 goals, and there's a battle in front of the net. The pushing and shoving. Goalie's not calling something. Pushing and shoving still. Nothing. Carlson with some good stick work. No penalties can be called on this, as I don't think ref don't see it. Ref don't call it, as the Cougs have to reset, as Sun throws a stick in the air from the Bulldogs. Still no call. Is there going to be icing? No. A lot going on right now, but not a lot with the hockey gameplay. More individual. Cleared away. Lucas Robinson's going to be one to touch for the Cougs. Robinson looking for a man. Finds Ryan Brenner. Sends it all the way. Might get it stolen. Number 13 is not able to get enough. Lex Ballard. Clearing it away. Here comes Brandon Smith and Matthew Taylor doing a good forecheck right now. Matthew Taylor just getting able to stick on it. Here comes the Bulldogs. Had a 3-on-2 break. Stolen away once again. Brandon Smith looking for goal number 2. Maybe a wrist shot. Oh, tries to set it in for Matthew Taylor. Just couldn't find him. Good hit on the boards. Pushing, shoving. Still battling for the puck. Matthew Taylor finds it all the way to Claudia for an easy save. Oh, and pushing. Claudia gets up and shoves him back. This game is getting a little bit out of hand, a little aggressive. When push comes to shove. 14 minutes, 14 seconds left. 4 shots in this game for the Bulldogs and 4 goals in the game for the Cougs.
Gonzaga is definitely mad right now. We just need to make sure that the Cougs aren't retaliating, getting those penalties that are going to cost them some goals.
Exactly. Still 5-on-5 hockey. Refs did not call any penalties on either team right there. Face-off on the left face-off circle is won by the Cougs. Kicked around the boards behind the net of Claudier. Lex Ballard's the first man to touch for the defenseman of the Cougs, and he's able to clear it away. His number 76 did a good job. Cleared away, and that's not a shot on Drew Ramsey, but Drew Ramsey finally gets some action. Ballard sends around the net of Drew Ramsey, looking to get something going. Lucas Robinson off the boards, number 14. Here they come. Van Rayner, the captain of this team. Vocal leader point, as Lupinacci said, in this locker room. He's doing a good job of showing it today with 2 goals. Finds Lucas Robinson, open man, all by himself. Lucas Robinson shot, nothing. Claudia shoves it down behind the net. Number 14. All by themselves, Lucas Robinson. The defenseman battling behind the boards of the net of Claudier. Bulldogs looking to get something going. Here they come. 67. Not able to get his stick on it. All by himself is 13. Lex Ballard. And here the Cougs come once again. Van Rayner pushing it up. The tall forward shoots, scores! What a wrist shot right there from Van Rayner as he gets a hattie. My, oh my, what a shot right there. It's a 5-0 hockey game as Van Rayner, the captain of this team, senior of this team, gets a hat trick to go in a top left wrist shot. What a shot right there. My, oh my. Cougs firing on all cylinders right now, and the Bulldogs have no reason to stop it. 5-0 hockey game, 13 minutes, 6 seconds left to go in the second. Looking to reset. Brendan Borland just went too early on the Sehovinen faceoff. No, they're setting Sehovinen out, and Brendan Borland's going to head back in. Going back to that shot from Van Rayner, he took it in all by himself and just went top left. Cougs all by himself. Another Coug defenseman, Colin Keenan, a short defenseman from the team, looks to take it in. Saved away from Claudia. He's able to clear wide of the net. Zags pushing up, crossing the blue line. Whittington, one of the girls on this team, doing a good job of trying to keep it in and keep it away. Another good shot right here from the Cougs. Drew Ramsey gets a save. Good job right there of staying hot and warm as Drew Ramsey has the shot right come back to his chest. He's able to save it and slow the game down. 3 shots right there for the Bulldogs. They're finally get some offense going, but it happens to be 5-0 on the other end. Face off won by the Cougs. All the way to defenseman. Colin Keenan doing a good job of fighting the Bulldog off. Keenan off the boards. Good pass right there. Sohovinen. Sohovinen looking to get on the board as he's one of the star players on this team who hasn't scored yet. Sohovinen looking to go top. Bins, nothing. Are they going to call slash tripping? Or Claudia just swallows the puck whole? Good job right there as Claudia. Oh, the net came off its pins. Got it. 12 minutes, 25 seconds left. 5-0. Cougs up. Total opposite game than it was Friday night. Cougs showing who's the better team here tonight. Cole Carlson, Sam Hembry, Van Rayner, and David Bushkin out for this line right now. Carlson with puck possession. Tries to get something on net. Tipped away from two Bulldogs. Rayner sends it behind the neck to David Bushkin. One of the freshmen on his team. Carlson gloves it down. NFL season has started, doing his best Justin Jefferson impersonation. Doing a good job of trying to clear it away. Nothing. Sam Hembry keeps it on the blue line. The Bulldogs are able to get it out by pressuring Sam Hembry. Van Rayner able to take his spot and clear it out. Bulldogs trying to stop them before crossing the blue line. Cleared in from the Cougs. David Bushkin to be the man on the forehand check. Looks to clear it again. Ref almost gets in the way. Here come the Bulldogs. Good forecheck by Cougs defenseman right there. Just can't get past. Going to be called offsides. No, the Cougs have to reset. Bulldogs looking to reset too. Martsolf has himself the puck possession. Stolen away from Cole Carlson. Cole Carlson is fast. Can he get there in time? Carlson looks to make a move. Good stick right there by Claudia. Just getting there, his stick in there before Cole Carlson has. Number 19, the Bulldogs. Here they come. Sam Hembry, the only defenseman back for the Cougs. Looks to make a move. Sam Hembry again. Shot. Good save right there by Drew Ramsey. Good defense by Sam Hembry. Looks to clear it. It's tipped away. Number 34 did tip. No icing is going to be called. 11 minutes left in the second period. Sam Hembry with immaculate defense with immaculate back check, I believe. And Drew Ramsey able to have an easier save percentage. Ryan Brenner tries to get on net. Nothing there. Bulldogs kicks it out to one of his men. Deneen has a penalty in this game. Gets leveled. What a hit right there as Deneen's on the ice. 5-on-4. Nothing's getting called right now. Lucas Robinson, the defenseman, takes behind the net of Claudia. It's 5-on-4 right now. Shot on net, nothing. And they're calling it. Ref has called it. Miles Deneen on the ground right now after a massive hit by Cougs defenseman. 10 minutes and 43 seconds left in the second period, and you can only hope Deneen is doing good, as that was a really big hit in this game. Gonzaga's coach coming out to talk to Deneen. Deneen still on the ground. Cougs had to talk to Coach Lupinacci. 5-0 hockey game. And Deneen is able to get up, claps from the stands, and sticks on the ice from both teams. As we do not know the severity of that injury just yet. But Deneen did take a heavy shot right there as he skates off the ice.
No penalty for the Cougars there. It was a clean hit. So
Was a clean hit.
Hopefully Deneen's okay. But we'll see how Gonzaga responds to maybe one of their players getting hurt and how aggressive they're going to come out right now.
I wonder if they're going to be aggressive playing hockey or just overall aggressive is something you don't want to see happen in this game. Is it still early on in this game? We still have more than half of it to go. 5-on-5 hockey. Cougs win the puck. Gets leveled on the boards. Good job right there from number 34. Defenseman of the Bulldogs look to keep it up, showing his wheels ability. Here they come, all by himself. Gilla trying to send it in. Nothing found. Oh, tripping right there. Nothing's going to be called, though. Lucas Robinson, the defenseman, doing his good job of being a forward this game. Lucas Robinson rips it towards the net, and Claudia is able to steer it wide, and it's going to hit the net. 10 minutes, 18 seconds left. 5-0 hockey game in this second period. 5-on-5 hockey game played. Claudia getting a lot of shots on net, but the Cougs getting a lot of shots in the net. Face-off from the far face-off circle. Number 5, Matthew Taylor ties them up, and it's a 50-50, and the Bulldogs end up winning it. Looks again from the net. Colin Keenan all by himself. Oh, just trips and falls. Maybe got a little bit too excited there, as he's going to kick himself later tonight for that one. As Colin Keenan did have opportunity to have a just him versus the goalie moment. Matthew Taylor maybe trying to press it up. Cougs able to steal it. Puck possession time, Cougs are dominating with over 18 minutes just in this game. Clear away from the Bulldogs. Icing's going to be called. Colin Keenan is going to be the man to touch up. 9 minutes, 49 seconds left. 5-0 hockey game in this second period. Drew Ramsey doesn't have a lot of pressure on him as of right now, but Claudier does. And as you can see, the score because of that.
What we've been seeing so far in the Cougars offensive zone is we have a D kind of staggering a little instead of keeping that blue line. One's almost playing almost kind of a forward position, trying to get in that slot to get those goals and get shots on net.
Bulldogs won the face-off. Here they come. Maybe trying to get a shot up this time. 76. Looks cleared in the zone. Tipped? No, just wide left. The shot didn't leave the ice, but skidded away. Crashed against the boards. Colin Keenan doing a good job of hitting a right wingman of the Bulldogs. Stolen away. Bulldogs still fighting. 67. Sent down by Colin Keenan. Once again, another one shoved to the ground. Melissa Hovenen doing a good job of just keep on pushing. Getting a very aggressive hockey game, especially against the boards, battling for these pucks. So Hovenen finds himself with the puck behind the net of Drew Ramsey. Sends it out to number 16. All by himself is David Bushkin. The tip goes too far, but Cole Carlson's able to keep with it. Carlson all by himself. Carlson maybe looks to find a man. Carlson with the puck moves like no other. So Hovenen falls, nothing. Oh, that's man, oh man. Carlson doing a good job of just keeping puck possession no matter how it takes. Great skill right there. Keeping in the zone. Cole Carlson once again rips one towards the net. Claudier bounces away. David Bushkin trying to get maybe a rebound. Send by the Nords. So Hovenen back to Bushkin. Bushkin to the top. Sam Hembry rips one. And it's gloved away, flashing the leather as Claudier doing a good job right there. Seeing the puck very well in the second period so far. 8 minutes, 30 seconds left in the second period. 5-0 hockey game. Face off on the right zone in Zag territory. Cougs fight for it. Another shot on net, trying to get a tip. Nothing there. 14's trying to push it up for the Cougs. All by himself is a Coug behind the net of Claudier. Looks to clear in front of the net again. Nothing. Zag's defenders doing a good job again. Sticks in front, not letting Claudier get this puck thrown to the ground. Nothing's going to be called. And just cleared away. Number 5, the Bulldogs, all by himself. Looks to make a move. Nothing there. Graham Everett doing a good job of clearing the puck and just getting it in Coug zone. 34 keeps it on the blue line. Sends it around for his offenseman. Sends it from the net. Drew Ramsey does a good job of clearing it wide. Everett looking for a man. Finds nobody. Tipped away. Coug's defenseman doing a good job. Ramsey seeing the puck. And nothing there. Graham Everett gets it stolen away from him. Here come the Cougs once again. Number 22 all by himself. Back off to Van Rayner. Van Rayner rips one. Scores! My, oh my. Van Rayner's got 4 on the night. Woo! Van Rayner, the captain of this team, doing a good job of just showing why he's the captain of this team. The vocal leader point of this locker room has 4 goals on the night. Another quick wrist shot may have got tipped in front of the net. No matter what, it goes to the back of the net. 7 minutes, 33 seconds left. Van Rayner has 4 goals on the night. 6-0, Cougs up.
The Cougs are doing a great job of screening Claudier, and I think that was part of the reason that puck went in. It was just beautiful.
Good job of play so far from the Cougs. 6-0 hockey game, utter domination. Puck skitters to Drew Ramsey, and he just holds it and sends it down. Not a shot on net, it's counting for, but 7 minutes, 24 seconds left. The Van Rayner goal makes it 6-0. The WSU Cougars dominating in every facet of the game right now. Cougs won the faceoff. Matthew Taylor taking it by himself as a 3-on-2 break might be opening up right now. Taylor gets it tipped away but keeps possession. Taylor trying to find a man. Nothing. Zags trying to clear it to Roy Lucas Robinson. Here comes a little break all by himself. Drew Ramsey, first test, gets it, shoves him to the ground. Drew Ramsey with a big hit right there as he stops the shot and stops the player. Ramsey with his first test of the game. Doing a good job of keeping it at a goose egg. 6-0 hockey game, 7 minutes left in the second period. My, oh my. That was number 19, Colton Bowers. Did a good job of breaking off and getting fast, but man, Drew Ramsey did a great job of just sending it home, blocking the shot, and a little power hit right there. Keenan on the board, Hovenen Tries to get one. Cole Carlson just out of reach. He does have a man in David Bushkin. 2-on-1 break for a little bit. Carlson maybe to try and get to Bushkin. Carlson to Bushkin. Nothing. Steered away by Claudier. Carlson with the puck. Stick movement. Tries to fight. Finds Hovinen behind the net. Clears back in front. David Bushkin. And it's no goal they're calling. Or are they calling a goal? Yes, they are. David Bushkin from a pass from Smoley Hall to Hovinen scores. And, I believe, no, the net just came out of frame. Yeah, the net just came out of frame. It looked like a David Bushkin goal. The puck was in the back of the net. But, no, they are counting it a goal. My, oh, my. David Bushkin gets another goal in this season. Smoley Hovinen, a good pass from him. Sauces over to Bushkin, and Bushkin's able to tip it in. Doing a Zach Hyman impression. Human backboard right there. 7 goals in this game. 6 minutes, 30 seconds left in the second period. Cougs just not being relentless right now. The shots, 9-26. Cougs getting a lot of shots on net. Zags, not so much. Colin Keenan getting pounded on the boards. They're going to call a penalty on number 67, Cooper Oatman, it looks like. Or are they just calling it offsides? What's the call? Nope, it looks like Cougs are going on. They're sending all the way back out to the Zag zone. Looks to be 5-on-5 hockey still. They may have called it icing. It was a very late call. But 5-on-5 hockey has the face-off won by the Zags in their own zone. Cougs looking to press as everyone's trying to get a point on this board right now, as this is a stat pad game right now for the Cougs. Bringing it up. Gillick all by himself. 76 looks to back it off. Drop it off for nobody. Nobody found there, though. Renner all the way up. Here comes the Cougs once again. Sam Hembry, the defenseman, all by himself from the net. Maybe tries to get a tip. No, sent back by a defender of the Bulldogs. Number 12 doing a good job. Jonas Nelson pushed off the puck. Van Rayner. Do I hear 5? Van Rayner sends it from the net. Maybe to try and get a tip or something. Rayner just not able to get a stick there in time. Sam Hembry sends it back in. 5 minutes, 30 seconds left. 7-0 hockey game. Here comes the push from the Cougs. Stolen away. Stolen. Another defender shot. Makes another move. Defenseman goes. Claudia able to save it again. The defensemen of the Cougs are really pushing up this game. Sam Hembry at the point. Slap shot up and cleared away into the nets. Good stick right there by number 5, Graham Everett. Drew Ramsey was skating as fast as possible. This could have been a 6-on-5 break, as another penalty is going to be on number 12, Jonas Nelson. Just a little bit too aggressive. Oh, no, they're both going to the net. As they both fell down, they're both going to the penalty boxes. We're going to have 4-on-4 hockey. Jonas Nelson and number 23 of the Cougs, Keegan Lucas, getting some reps in at defense this game. Talking to each other. 7-0 hockey game, and we're going to have 4-on-4 hockey. Let's see which team's going to thrive with more ice space to work with.
Gonzaga's just getting more and more aggressive, which is not helping them get any closer to this game. It is 7-0 right now. That is an insane difference, and we still have another period of hockey to play after this.
It is not looking too great if you're a Bulldog fan or player. Matthew Taylor at the faceoff zone against number 19, Colton Bowers, with Lucas Robinson and number 13, Lex Ballard, backing him up at left defenseman and right defenseman. And on the other side, Brandon Smith, who does have a goal this game at left wing for 4-on-4 hockey. Still waiting for the time to get completely completed. That's the hold up with the face-off right now on the refs. But 5 minutes, 13 seconds left. 7-0 game. Drew Ramsey looking strong. The Cougs looking strong. Coaching's looking strong. Hell, if you're even a Coug fan, you're looking strong right now. And they're calling it 4-on-4. There it is. Yep. Face-off 1, all the way back to Lucas Robinson. Lucas Robinson by himself clears it into the zone. First man to touch is going to be Matthew Taylor. Taylor gets it all the way out to Lex Ballard, bouncing puck just over his stick. Lucas Robinson is able to recover another bouncing puck over the stick of Lex Ballard and cleared away. Robinson behind the net of Drew Ramsey, trying to get something started. Sends something out to maybe Lex Ballard or Brandon Smith. Lucas Robinson by himself. Swings it back to Lex Ballard. Ballard pushing by himself all the way to Lucas Robinson, the defenseman. All by himself, one of the best shots on this team. Able to clear it up to Brandon Smith. Brandon Smith sends it in front of the net, nothing found. All the way to Lex Ballard. Here comes Lucas Robinson. That slap shot that's so deadly. Good job right there as a stick was able to get in the way, and Claudier wasn't even able to touch it. Cleared out and hits the netting. 1 minute and 19 seconds left on 4-on-4 play, and 4 minutes 33 seconds left on a 7-0 hockey game in the second period. Next lineup out is going to be Colin Keenan, number 22, Van Rayner, and 16. Good job right there as Umile comes in and tries to help Van Rayner get his 5th goal. Great back check right there by Van Rayner, who's not usually a defenseman, but had to be in that situation. Colin Keenan, the shorter defenseman, small but mighty, doing a good job in this game overall. Keenan sends it around the boards to Van Rayner. Van Rayner having an immaculate game so far. Umile all by himself, 3-on-1 versus the Zags. Sends it to Van Rayner. Van Rayner shoots again. Nothing found. Good save right there from Claudier. Van Rayner tries to get his own rebound. Colin Keenan might be the first one there. Gets pinned up against the boards. Colin Keenan doing a good job fighting. Able to stick it clear and keep the possession for the Cougs. Here comes Van Rayner again. Makes a move. Rayner drives it towards the net. Claudier, top right. Bang! My, oh my. Van Rayner has 5. You're kidding me. You're kidding. Van Rayner has 5 goals and another big shot right there. It's top right. Man, pick your poison with Van Rayner right now. Is everything he shoots going in. Shooting better than some NBA players, I want to say. Picks his spot top right, and like the hockey players like to say, top cheddar. 3 minutes and 42 seconds left in the second period. Still 30 seconds left on 4-on-4 play. Van Rayner with having a immaculate game. Probably the game you think about for the rest of your life. He's probably be telling his kids about this. As Sam Hembry almost gets a steal and gets it into the zone. So Hovinen in front of the net, tries to get another clear, and it's scored again. Is that the man, the myth, the legend? Cole Carlson gets on the board. He's got 5 goals. In the second period, he has 5 goals this weekend. Man, utter domination. It's a 9-0 hockey game, and those 2 goals came within 9 seconds of each other as the Lions aren't even going out. Cole Carlson, his 6th point of the weekend, potentially even more depending on the assist from this game. Embry takes it back to the center of the ice. 9-0 hockey game. Here they come once again. Cole Carlson makes one move. Makes another move all the way to Sam Hembry in front of the net. Cole Carlson almost gets another tip. This is just when it rains, it pours right now. As Luke Combs might say, this is just really bad right now for the Zags. 5-on-5 hockey's back into play. We haven't seen that in a minute. Almost clears out his number. Oh, Bowers almost had a clear right there. Here they come once again. All by himself. Shoots again and able to glove it down. Oh, and shoved in front of the net. No pushing. Just some smack talk as a hard wrist shot from Cole Carlson looking to go top right. Finds Claudier's glove. 9-0 hockey game. 3 minutes left in the second period. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you heard that right. 9-0 in the second period.
Yeah, if you're a Zags fan, you're probably not feeling too good right now. Whole nother period of hockey to play. We'll see what happens.
As the faceoff gets tipped out to Claudier, and he's able to just cover it up and slow this game down as 3 seconds fall off the clock. So Hovinen in the first line out. On the left far faceoff circle, the first line's out for the Cougs right now. Lupinacci's just trying to see what the chemistry is looking like right now. David Bushkin on the forecheck. Swings all the way around to a Zags defenseman. Cole Carlson not able to get a stick on it. 76 of the Bulldogs pushing across the center ice. Gets hit, met by 3 Cougs. 34. Gets past. Finally in Coug zone for one of the first times in these last 10 minutes. Cleared up and out of play. Here they come. Cross center ice. Cole Carlson. Some of the best stick work in the league all by himself. Sends it from the net. Tries to go backhand. Nothing. Robinson tries to angle it and backboard it off. Claudia. Another shot. Far right. Sahovinen finds himself with the puck at the blue line. Sahovinen looking for a man. Tipped up and it hits the boards. Cougs still with puck possession. Carlson making a move. Make another move. Connor McDavid, is that you? No, it's Cole Carlson. Another Alberta hockey player. Carlson still with an immaculate stick work. Moving back and forth in the zone. It's got to be a lot of energy just being wasted right now. Cole Carlson doing everything he can. He's looking tired, but Cole Carlson still has puck possession. Makes one move. Another one to find another in the net. Shot hits it a Bulldog defenseman. Here come the Bulldogs. All by himself, number 67. Going 2-on-1. Let's see if he can get a shot on net. No, steered away. Good job from Lucas Robinson not letting him get a shot off. All the way to 19. Good pass. Tries to clear out in front. Nothing found. Lucas Robinson clears it. Robinson all the way up to Cole Carlson. Cole Carlson's having a long shift. Regardless, they're up 9-0. Slap shot stays on the ice. tipped up and out of play. Claudia gets his right foot on it. 1:28 left in the second period. 9-0 hockey game. The Cougs dominating. Van Rayner back on the ice. Do I hear 6? Colin Keenan finds himself with the puck at the blue line. Up to Van Rayner once again, up in front. Great pass right there. It was set up on a platter for the left wing of the Cougs right there. Tipped out again. Claudier dives on the puck. Puck's still free and loose. A scrum in front of the net. Cougs with puck possession. Of course they do. It's been like this the whole game. Smith looks to find Rayner, and it's an empty net at this point. What a great pass right there as Van Rayner nets in number 6. Yes, 6 goals. Van Rayner has a game you will never forget about. I'm commenting the game. I won't ever forget about it. What about you, Kate?
That is a double hat trick. That is amazing. That is so hard to do. And Van Rayner makes it look easy. Him and Cole Carlson out there are powerhouses this
10-0 hockey game in the second period. Still a minute left. It looks like they're playing video games right now. They're playing chill or NHL, right? It's absolutely incredible. They're playing my career, and we're just living in it. Cougs back with the puck from the net again. Colin Keenan sends a shot. Tipped. Another tip, and there's a guy in front of the net. Are they calling a penalty? Yes, they are, as they're about home from the net, and it looks like the Hags are heading back to the penalty kill with 46 seconds. And the Cougs, unless they score in these next 46 seconds, which anything is possible, there's going to be a power play to start this third period as well. Number 97 heads to the benches. That's Caden Claudia, the brother of the goalie. 6 goals for Van Rayner, and she's on the ice right now as this first line of the power play unit comes back on. I already lost my first hat. I can't throw any more hats. Let's get into this point in the game. 46 seconds left in the second period. 10-0 hockey game. I don't even know if the scoreboard was prepared for a game like this. Shots are 33-9. Rayner wins the faceoff. Bouncing puck. It's able to be controlled by Sam Hembry. Hembry, just far too fast of a pass to Sahovinen. Clear away from the Bulldogs has the Cougs reset at center ice. Hembry, the defenseman taking all by himself. And maybe get his goal. Far left. Had Claudier beat, but just couldn't find the right zone. Pin against the boards, Cole Carlson. Finds it to himself again. Sahovinen all by himself. One shot! Oh, man. We had a one-team moment. Ovechkin and Draisaitl, but it's Cole Carlson instead. Looking to get it again. Hembry. Oh, here we go. We might have a little break. Number 5 of the Bulldogs. Everett all by himself. 1-on-1 break. Far right. Just can't get it to go. Still a 10-0 hockey game. 4 seconds. 3, 2, and that is going to be the end of the second period. The Cougs will have a power play to start this third period, but utter domination. I don't even know if they want the power play at this point. It's 10-0. Kate, what are your thoughts on this game in the second period so far?
Absolutely an insane period. That is 6 goals for the Cougars.
Yeah.
What an insane. They had possession of the puck that entire period. The Zags, they played even worse than they did probably in the first period. They were backing off, not getting possession of the puck, and when they did have possession, losing it almost immediately. So the Cougars just came in. They were getting those goals on net. Van Rayner, oh my gosh, double hat trick.
Yep.
That is crazy.
You don't see that a lot in hockey.
Unheard of.
No.
But I'm sure he's feeling really happy. I'm sure Lupinacci's feeling really happy. What are you thinking if you're the Zags right now?
Honestly, I'm just thinking how fast can you get out of this game. And at this point in the game, it becomes a situation of just don't take penalties. Keep playing, try and get that goal. If you're a player, try and get something going so you can go into the next game, feeling a little bit momentum-wise. As this game is looking to be like a lost cause, 10-0, as the Cougs have more goals than the Zags have shots, which is, you don't hear about that in hockey whatsoever. Just overall dominant performance. 10-0 hockey game. Van Rayner's got 6. The captain doing all he can. Cole Carlson's able to get on the board. Brandon Smith. There might be a chance that every player on this team at least has a point in this game, and we still have 20 more minutes of hockey. I wouldn't be surprised if Coach Lupinacci starts playing the third, fourth line a little bit more, and the first line a little bit less. It's obviously you don't want those guys to get injured, and I don't know if the Gonzaga was getting a little chippy towards the end. So I do highly recommend playing the third, fourth line, get some strong, get the chemistry going. Other than that, you're doing everything correct for the Cougs. For the Zags, just keep on keeping on, as Joe Dirt would say. But we'll be back if there's 18 minutes and 40 seconds left in the second period, or till the start of the third period. We'll be back on KUGR Hockey. And we're back with about 5 minutes left before the start of this third period in a 10-0 hockey game. We were able to get an interview from Zach with a special guest from Coach Lupinacci as he's just all smiles and throws right now. Let's send it down to Zach right now for the interview.
Thank you, Kate and Connor. I am here with Coach Johnny Lupinacci. Johnny, that was an incredible period of hockey, to say the least. It seems that Van Rayner has just come unglued in this game. How has he changed the course of the entire game?
Oh, well, it's a bit of a redemption game for him. You know, he probably wasn't very happy with how he played yesterday. His whole line was a little slow, and they decided to come out today and, make a statement. And so he's a guy who really, he plays extraordinary angry. So he was a little angry after yesterday. And yeah, he's unleashed today. So it's good to see it.
Drew Ramsey only faced 9 shots, but he's faced some good scoring chances. How do you think he's done? He's holding his own right now.
Yeah, I mean, he's doing great back there. It's all he can ask is stop pucks, and he's doing that. And the team just all around is keeping the puck down in the GU zone, really playing smart when they can. So, yeah, hopefully he's just not getting too cold back there.
Last question. What really changed from yesterday's game plan to today's, if anything, with such a different outcome?
We tinkered the lines a little bit just to balance them out more and get guys on the ice in more complementary roles with each other, ones that we knew would work in specific situations. We got to see yesterday, GU's got some really talented players. You got to respect the talent. And so we balanced the lines really in ways that could kind of accommodate some really good players they have, just kind of shadow them, stay on them, shut down open space. So, we were really able to adjust.
All right, thank you, Coach. Kate, Connor, back to you.
Awesome.
And we're back. Thank you so much, Coach Lupinacci, for the interview. As I know Coach is so happy, and not a lot of running or skating at the practice next week. Well, not a whole bunch of that, as it's a 10-0 hockey game where the Cougs find themselves with more goals than shots on net by the Zags. Pretty remarkable right now. Just overall great game from the Cougs, but let's keep talking about Van Rayner. He has not 3, which is really good for a hat trick, not 4, not 5, but 6. With still 20 minutes left to play. I don't know how much he's going to be playing, as I highly doubt Lupinacci's going to be playing that first line a whole bunch. But the more the merrier is all I like to say.
Yeah, I think he might try to save their legs a little bit, make sure they're not getting injured. I mean, they got a game tomorrow. Probably saving them a little for that. Maybe start playing the 3rd and 4th lines a little more, getting them some ice time with this big lead. But, yeah, I mean, if I'm Gonzaga right now, I'm not very happy.
Well, and Drew Ramsey, obviously, we're not going to say the word just yet, but staying strong in net is there was a couple 2-on-1 breaks and 1-on-0 breaks for the Gonzaga Bulldogs that period, and Drew Ramsey shut them down immediately. Yeah. And especially with the big game tomorrow, out of conference versus Milwaukee SOE, who destroyed Eastern in a big game this past weekend. I believe it was 12-0 or a score close to that. Just pretty remarkable as Eastern Washington beat up on the Cougs last year. So pretty big game tomorrow morning, early in the morning. It starts around 9 o'clock Eastern time.
That's definitely going to be a really fun game to see. I think everyone should tune in.
Yeah, of course. 1 minute and 45 seconds left to the start of this third period. 10-0. Teams are starting to come out for warm-ups. Cougs will be on the power play when this period starts. We'll be back with you guys in a little bit. As the period's about to get underway, is there's going to be a goalie change. 10-0 this game as Jack Loveland checks in, and Claudier not even on the bench anymore, as a lot of Zag players seem to have not come back into the ice under some circumstances. I don't know if it's coaching or individual stuff, but the Cougs have about a minute left on their power play. Oh, or they're just going to go 5-on-5. I believe no one remembers about the power play, or they're trying to talk about it, yes. As the refs do not have it. Sam Hembry's talking to him, so is Van Rayner.
I believe there was about a minute left in that power play as well.
Yeah, a good amount of time left on the power play, but there seems to be some confusion between the refs and the other Claudier brother. But yeah, they do send it off. 20 minutes in the third period, set up on the board. 5-on-4. The first line still out for the power play unit for the Cougs. Zags won, and Zags clear off the bat immediately. A minute 10 left on the power play. Drew Ramsey has escaped between his legs. Dumped back off to Sam Hembry. Defenseman having a great game. Has a couple points on the board with 2 assists. Smuley Sahovanen. He's trying to get on this board. He's one of the premier goal scorers for this Cougs team. Sends it back up to Cole Carlson. Carlson having a great weekend, looking to keep it going, trying to get another power play goals. The Cougs look to be 4 for 5 on the power play tonight. Carlson wraps around the net of Loveland, the new checked-in goalie, who looks to be tested in this third period. Loveland looking around. Carlson looking around at the blue line. All the way to Sam Hembry. Sam Hembry, shot saved and tipped wide. Hembry fighting with a Zag defender. Sends it all the way back out to Smiley Sahovanen. Sahovanen from the faceoff zone. Bad pass has Carlson to retreat. Carlson looking to go behind the net of Loveland once again on his backhand. Carlson all the way back out, skating by himself. Stolen away, not stolen away. Good job right there, Sam Hembry. Sahovanen clears it back into the zone for Van Rayner. To Carlson, one-timer. Stop saved, and Loveland tracks down easily. First shot right there for Loveland, and it's going to be running clock for this third period as clock will not stop. The power play is going to be over, so it's going to be 5-on-5 hockey in 18 minutes and 43 seconds. They're waiting for the puck to get played for the Claudier brother defenseman to get back on the side. 5-on-5 hockey has now started. Puck won by the Cougs, wrapped around the zone of Loveland. A bouncing puck trickles up from the net, but nothing found. Whittington doing a good job of clearing it back to the Zag. Everett. Graham Everett just not able to control it enough. Puck at center ice. Here comes the Cougs. Once again, number 13, all by himself. Goes by again to Loveland with a good blocker save right there. Puck, battle on the boards, looks to clear it all the way out. No, keeps it in as number 13, all by himself. Looks to go once again, maybe backhand. He does go backhand. Wide right. Robinson finds himself with the puck at the blue line. Swung around the boards. First man there is going to be Matthew Taylor. The Coug lost the stick. Matthew Taylor fighting to keep it in the zone. Nothing there. And something that we haven't seen is, I believe, Son also left this game. As I haven't seen a lot of him even in the second period. So a lot of these Zags players maybe left, or they're just coach is just not letting his better players get injured in this game that looks to be almost done. 17 minutes, 30 seconds left. 10-0 hockey game. Here comes the fourth line of the Cougs. Number 13 battling against the boards. That's Lex Ballard. Shot on net. Good save right there. Drew Ramsey keeps alive his double-digit shots officially. Number 19 of the Zags, Colton Bowers. One of the Zag players looks to be doing something tonight. Gets a shot on net, but Drew Ramsey with a save, with 10 saves on the night. 17 minutes left in this third period. 10-0 hockey game, Cougs up. Face-off one, kept in the zone. Good job right there from number 96, Michael Gifford. Battling off the boards, number 16 of the team, Micah Clark. Clark doing a good job of trying to keep it playing, as this is a young Cougs roster right now out on the ice in the Cougs lineup. 28, all by himself. Looks to saucer over the stick of the defender. Nothing found. Zags trying to clear it back into the zone. 67, not be able to get stuck on it. It's going to be icing. Nothing was touched. Colin Keenan, first minute touch up. 16 minutes, 30 seconds left in the third period. 10-0 game.
The Zags only have 2 defensive lines and not even 3 full forwards lines. A lot of people definitely have left this game. I don't know if they're putting out their third line, getting some ice time, but not looking great for them.
Micah Clark at the left wing looks to receive the puck, and he does. No, he does not. Just out of reach of his stick. Something I'm somewhat surprised with is Smiley Sahovanen. Maybe they're trying to get him a goal, as he's one of the better players still out playing some minutes in this third period. Here comes Sahovanen. Maybe that goal comes right now. Fast trickle shot just goes right under Loveland's stick. And it basically fives hole himself as it looked what to be an easy save, but Sahovanen gets on the scoreboard. 15 minutes, 45 seconds, and running. Sahovanen on the board. Micah Clark with an assist. 11-0 hockey game. Loveland gets beat within the first 5 minutes of this third period.
I mean, that was a very lucky goal. Kind of just trickling past the goalie. Hard to stop. Doesn't even know it's there.
I mean, Sullivan, one of the better players, would be surprised if he keeps playing tonight. Van Rayner wins the faceoff. A bunch of tips. Here comes number 14 by himself. Puck clear, trying to clear the zone. Sam Hembry keeps it in, though. The captain of the defense group, Van Rayner, looking for 7. No. 76 is not going to let that slide, he said. All by himself. 34 moving with some amazing puck movement and stick movement right now. Looking to go by himself. Good stick right there, Sam Hembry. Able to get the shot onto Drew Ramsey. Good job right there from the Bulldog offenseman. Another one finds itself with the puck. Number 14. Good job right there. That was Celia Whittington, one of the 2 girls on this Bulldog team, getting some more minutes in this third period. He gets a shot up on net, but Drew Ramsey gloves it down. 14 minutes, 30 seconds left in this third period. 11-0 hockey game. Yes, if you're just tuning in, it is 11-0. Utter domination on the Coug zone. So Hovinen back out on the faceoff on the far zone. Robinson clears around the boards to Cole Carlson, the man out of Alberta, Canada. Carlson gets it tipped wide, but first one to skate back. Wraps around his own net behind the net of Drew Ramsey. Carlson skates past one Bulldog. Here he comes, right down Broadway. Here comes another. Skates it again, looks to go for the net. Nothing found. Loveland able to stuff it. Big hit right there. Looks like David Bushkin, one of the bigger freshmen on this team, able to shove a Bulldog down. Looks to clear it away, and it is cleared away. Icing's going to be called. Lucas Robinson touches up. 13 minutes, 45 seconds left. Puck is coming back onto the Bulldog side with a first line kind of out. Number 8, Ethan Bauer, Sohovinen, Lucas Robinson, and Cole Carlson, and David Bushkin out on the line. A pretty good Cougs lineup as Lupinacci's mixing up the lines a little bit, maybe to get some more chemistry going is what I would assume. Carlson somehow keeps possession of the puck. Rips one on net. Shoot away by Loveland, doing a good job of getting that butterfly. Sohovinen sends it back out. No, stolen away. Here comes Martsoff. Looking to fight off Ethan Bauer. Ethan Bauer doing a good job. Martsoff still fighting, though. Martsoff power against the boards of Lucas Robinson. Still with puck possession. Behind the net of Ramsey. Ethan Bauer back in front of him. Clears it away, and here comes Cole Carlson. Carlson looking to get on his horse. Nope. Looks to clear it. Nothing found. Good steal right there. All by himself. Martsoff just couldn't get enough of it. Good pass right there from number 19, though. Colton Bowers. Martsoff had a 1-on-0 break against Drew Ramsey. He's able to get a stick on it. Zags still trying to get some more shots on net. 12 minutes, 40 seconds left in the game. Oh, a boffed clear by Ethan Bauer. Now able to go in another bad pass by the Zags. Colton Bowers sends it back into the net of Loveland, Jack Loveland. Bowers with puck possession just clears it in, and subs are being made. Lex Ballard with puck on his own side of the ice. Lex Ballard almost gets it stolen from him. Bowers still pressing Ballard. Bowers, tongue-tied. Try saying that 10 times fast. Skate. 96. Big hit right there as something comes off the glass. I think that was some of the sponginess. Not stop and play for that, though. Drew Ramsey clears it just wide right. Rayner trying to clear. Smashed against the boards, and it's cleared out of the zone. Here we go. Matthew Taylor by himself with Ryan Brenner all by him. Almost a behind-the-back pass that would have been filthy. Great idea right there. Just wrong place, wrong time. Looks to get cleared out of play. First one to touch is going to be no. Good job. Number 67 calls off the icing with 11 minutes, 30 seconds left. Coug stole it from him, though. Looking to clear it right back to him. Brandon Smith just gets it knocked down. Great stick right there from Nelson of the Bulldogs. Bulldog takes a tumble. No tripping's going to be called. Here come the Cougs right down Main Street. 23 all by himself. Soaks the center from the net. No one found there, though. Matthew Taylor on the side of the boards. Ties up number 67 with a stick check. Stick lift. Matthew Taylor sends it back in the zone. Finds it to a Coug. All by himself. Nothing's going to be called. No tripping. 23 wraps around the boards of his own net. 228. Back in front to no man's land. And here come the Bulldogs. No, doing a great job. Number 13. Lex Ballard probably just saved a 3-on-1 break or 2-on-0 break. Would have been absolutely detrimental towards Drew Ramsey and potentially his save percentage. Almost halfway done through this third period. 10 minutes, 45 seconds. 11-0 for the Cougs. Here they come once again. Dominating possession time in their zone. Gonzaga pushing all by themselves. 76. Martzoff looks to go center. And he does have it all by himself. Just going to get enough on the shot. But Drew Ramsey gets an easy pad save to keep it in the zone. They do keep it in the zone. Good job. Bulldogs doing a good job pressing it right now. Getting the Cougs line up, third, fourth lines, stop a goal from going in against the Cougs. Colin Keenan tries to clear it around the boards, and he does. Doesn't get it just out. Gifford, shot on net. Ramsey sees it clear. Looks like he's playing catch with dad right now. Easy save. He loves it home. 10 minutes left in this third period. Shots 37-13, 11-0 game.
With this kind of lead so far, as we've already seen, the Cougs are trying new things. This is the perfect opportunity to do that. Find new chemistry, find new plays, kind of test things out on a team that maybe you're not too worried about the score getting tied up, but it's really fun to see.
Well, and honestly, even if you're the Gonzaga Bulldogs, as the Cougs have a break, might be 2-on-1, fighting something off, nothing. Stick is knocked away from what is David Bushkin playing with no stick right now. Picks it up, battle on the boards. But like I was saying, something, even if you're the Bulldogs, never mind, Bushkin saves it again. Not letting me get a rest, and it's cleared away. But even if you're the Bulldogs, trying something new, as this game's out of reach at this point, nothing, just start trying things new. You know, mix up the lines. A lot of these players are getting undressed in the locker room, it looks like right now, as a lot of them aren't here. Shot on net, saved by Loveland. Is the first line out for the Cougs. Sam Hembry presses it. But like you just said, the Cougs trying new things. If the Bulldogs, at this point in the game, how about you guys try some new things? Maybe something works.
Very true.
Stolen away. Nope. Cole Carlson says no to that. Here he comes. Shot. Stopped away. Once again, Carlson fighting for it. Puck is lost. Sahovinen kicking it away all the way out to number 19, the defenseman. Sahovinen by himself on the faceoff zone. All the way to the other side. Slap shot. Saved by Loveland. Good job right there. And good screen from the offenseman of the Cougs. Keeps it into Sam Hembry. Sam Hembry, no offside is going to be called. Cleared away, and icing is going to be called as it trails down. 8 minutes and 25 seconds left. Loveland looking so far through these 12 minutes, looking pretty strong. I want to say he has 5 saves and 6 shots. Obviously he wants to do better, but with how this game has been going so far, you can't ask for much more. 8 minutes left in the game. Face-off on the right face-off circle. Coach Lupinacci still has the boys out there, the first line. Van Rayner, Lex Bauer, Lucas Robinson, Sahovinen, and Cole Carlson. Lex Ballard just couldn't get the pass off of his skate. Wraps it around his own net. Here the Cougs come. Nope, Zag's pushing back. Doing a good job. Lex Ballard, the defenseman, moving all by himself with some great stick work. Shot! Loveland's able to swallow it. Doing a good job right there. Lex Ballard getting some shots up on net in this later part of the third period. Loveland still looking strong.
It's really fun to see the D kind of trying to skate it up, get in that zone. I think it's really fun.
And we've seen a lot of that today with Sam Hembry. Lucas Robinson's done it quite a bit. The defense of the Cougs might be a game plan or what they practice, or it could just be, they're having fun right now. The defense has taken it into the Gonzaga zone quite a bit. A pass tipped away from a Coug defender, as in Lucas Robinson, finds itself clearing the way. C7 with some good stick work, finds it all by himself. Good move right there. Pass to Matthew Taylor. Less than 7 minutes left in the third period. 11-0 hockey game. Cleared away. It's going to be icing against the Cougs. No, they call it off. Got tipped. Bulldogs passing in between each other on their own side. Bad pass leads to a stolen puck. Cougs to get a shot on net. Nothing. Tipped wide. Good stick right there by Gillick. Graham Everett with puck possession all by himself. Looks to find somebody. Stolen away. It's going to be called offsides. Colin Keenan just going to get it in time. 6 minutes and 20 seconds left in the third period. With, like we said, a running clock at this point in the game. The Bulldogs called for it, and they're just trying things from both sides of the ice. For Coach Lupinacci or the Gonzaga Bulldogs coach to start trying things. Face-off cleared out. Looks to be cleared again. Not going to be icing as the puck loses its legs. Colin Keenan with puck possession. Gets it out. Here they come. Number 26, just not able to keep possession of the puck. Cleared once again. It's going to be on net, so there's going to be no icing. Drew Ramsey getting some play, using his stick for a little bit. 5 minutes and 40 seconds left. 13-38 on shots. 11-0 hockey game. Hovinen brings it up. He has a man with him. That is Cole. That is not Cole Carlson. Number 26. Looks to front and nothing there. Colin Keenan with puck possession. Almost had a shot there. Looks to clear it. Number 28 of the Bulldogs. Smothered by number 28. Shot on to Drew Ramsey, and he's able to cover it up. 5 minutes left in this third period. Ramsey getting some more action. More action in this period than any other period. And if you're a goaltender, Kate, do you think you want a game like this where it's like you have not a lot of pressure, but when they do start putting the pressure on, do you think it kind of gets to you? What are you thinking on that aspect?
I think that without pressure, they're feeling a little bored. They're feeling like they want a little action in the net, but maybe still have that defense, still have people trying to help you, trying to defend you because it gets really hard out there.
Another great save as 2-on-1 was happening. Good pass over there, but Cole Carlson gets rejected by Loveland. Loveland again gets rejected. Loveland sprawling out for 2 saves against Cole Carlson, and Van Rainer was looking for 7. On that 2-on-1 break, Carlson had a one-time moment, but just saved, and Loveland's able to get there in time. Loveland doing a good job. Cleared away. I don't think it was tipped, so it was tipped, yes, in fact. So no icing to Nicole. Sam Hembry looking to get it up to his man, Cole Carlson. Carlson having a great weekend so far, looks to keep it going. Carlson by himself, looks for a man in front of the net. No, gets it tipped away. David Bushkin's there to rebound the shot, though. Up to Sam Hembry. Slap shot gets tipped away. Almost hits Van Rainer. Cole Carlson gets the rebound, looking like Dennis Rodman. Carlson sends it out in front. Nothing there. Saved away from Loveland. Out to 23. In front of the net again. Shot just wide. Van Rainer wasn't able to get 7. Hembry, bad pass, gets it stolen away, and it is cleared by the Bulldogs. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left. Chipped and cleared out away. Drew Ramsey just holds it and settles the puck down. Time is taken. Might as well end this game as soon as possible, he thinks. 3 minutes, 30 seconds left, 11-0 hockey game. A lot of shots came on Loveland right there, but he stayed strong, sprawled out, and did everything he could, and there was no goals in that result.
Seeing the comparison of what Loveland's going through versus Drew Ramsey's making it look easy out there. He's catching these pucks left and right.
At this point, they probably are pretty close on saves. Bringing it up is Brendan Smith, who has a goal in this game. Brenner tries to send her up in front for a tip shot by Brendan Smith. Nothing there, though. Cleared away. Lucas Robinson's going to be the one touch, and icing's called. It's just a lot of puck dumpage right now from the Bulldogs trying to end this game, it looks like. But Lucas Robinson and Ethan Bauer are running your left and right wing, or right defense. Left defense and right defense for the Cougs right now. Face-off on the far face-off zone in Bulldogs territory. 2 minutes, 36 seconds left. First man to touch behind the net is Ryan Brenner. Spin move, pounded against the boards. Battling, kicking. Nothing there. Ethan Bauer at the point. Looks like the open shot. He does shoot it. Nothing. Good job right there. There's a battle in front of the net. Finds it clear and wide. Don't know if Loveland had it. Trying to clear it to Lucas Robinson. Still fighting, and they're still stick lifting. He finds himself with it. Good job by Brandon Smith. He rips one towards the net, and Loveland saves. There's some pushing and shoving from that between Matthew Taylor and number 11, Miles Deneen. Number 12, my apologies, Jonas Nelson. Less than 2 minutes left in this game, a minute 50, 11-0 game. Fourth line out for the Cougs right now. Third line out for the Cougs, but Sohovenen's right there still. And Colin Keenan. Face off one. Try to clear it. Nothing. Still in the zone. Battle against the boards. Pushing and shoving. Oh, and there's a fight. There is a fight on the left side. They're talking to each other. The scoreboard. Yep. Claudia making an unseen gesture. I don't know if we'll play next game for that one, but they're talking to each other. Both the guys will be done for the game as there's a minute left in the 2 minutes. Don't know if there'll be some stuff after that. We hope not. (11-0). Trash talk still on the benches between both players. 4-on-4 hockey being played. Calling them short. A lot of trash talk between the penalty boxes right now. Something's going to happen after this game's ended and they're out of the penalty box. 4-on-4 hockey still being played. Pounded against the boards. Sohovanen just gets it cleared. It's going to be icing. 40 seconds left. And the smack talk's still going on with some inappropriate gestures by one of the Claudier brothers.
Yes.
Caden Claudier, and his brother is not on the ice right now. With the other side as a goaltender. 20 seconds left. This face-off will get it pretty much down to the last part of the game. 4-on-4 hockey still. Won by the Bulldogs. They're clearing it once again. It clears out into the nets. That might be the time they might just call game right there, as they're not going to get a puck in time, it looks like. 10 seconds left. Both are coming out. Well, what looks to be a dominant performance by the Cougs. 11-0 hockey game as the buzzer's about to hit. Van Rainer with 6. Cole Carlson, I believe, had 4 points. Just dominant. And here come the boys out of the benches. There might be something we don't know. Calling them small, calling them little. But number 26, Brendan Borland, points at the scoreboard. Because at the end of the day, only one of them is a winner. Cougs celebrating fashion. Gonzaga Bulldogs, giving each other high fives. You move on to the next one, flush it. Got to have goldfish memory.
Yeah.
Here comes the handshake line. Coach Lupinacci and the Cougs were thriving tonight. In a game that ended up 11-0, shots were 38-16. Drew Ramsey leads the charge and gets a shutout. Van Rainer and Drew Ramsey, the stars of this game. Here comes Drew Ramsey starting the zone.
Great game for Drew Ramsey.
Oh, no doubt about it. Drew Ramsey, regardless if you don't have a lot of effort, a shutout in any aspect of hockey is awesome and immaculate. You always love to see a goalie get a shutout, and I'm surprised what's going to happen whenever Brendan Borland and Claudier meet up.
Yeah, there was definitely some smack talk between those two benches, but, at the end of the day, hockey's hockey. Game's over. Obviously there's bad blood between the two teams, but at the end of the day, it's a game.
Well, the Cougs win the series 2-0 overall as they won last night 4-3 and this one 11-0. So an overall performance of 15-3 in the win-loss column. It's going to be 0-2 for the Bulldogs and 2-0 added to the Cougars record. Looking to be a dominant performance. We'll get an interview pretty shortly with Zach and Van Rainer. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Connor Simmons, and I'm joined with Kate in the booth. Thank you guys so much for watching. 11-0 hockey game. This is KUGR Hockey. Joined with Coach Lupinacci in the booth. Glad to have you here. Great performance. What are your thoughts on that game so far, Coach?
Hey, the boys played hard. You know, it's a good redemption day. We didn't play our best hockey yesterday, and so the goal was to come out here and play 3 periods. Unconventional to go to running clock, but you know, they asked, and I said, hey, as long as it's 10 goal lead, we'll run the clock. Just get out of here and get ready for our game tomorrow morning. So hopefully, you know, we got a good game in here. Boys didn't pick up any bad habits, and you know, GU will bounce back strong. They've got to mend some injuries, and that's it for today.
Yeah, well, it looks like chemistry is just building throughout the team, whether they're freshmen, seniors. Van Rainer and Drew Ramsey obviously had great performances. What are your thoughts on the team and how they're thriving right now?
Yeah, they're coming together as a team really well, and lines are starting to really gel, and so that's what we can hope this early in the season. We got a big test ahead of us next weekend with Cal.
Yeah.
So we'll see what we can bring there and keep rolling.
And then tomorrow morning, early morning game with Milwaukee SOE.
Yep.
Thoughts on that game? What are we looking forward to?
Hey, just get our good hockey back. You know, play like we played today. Probably a little closer of a game, hopefully. And you know, let's pick up a win tomorrow and head into Cal with momentum. So This was a good way to set the tone on a Saturday.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Coach Lupinacci. Glad to have you here.
Thanks.
Perfect. I'm Connor Simmons. This is KUGR Hockey. We'll see you guys tomorrow morning.